I'm Lachlan from Steps to Greatness. And so today what I'm going to talk about is waking up in the morning. You know that hard feeling where you wake up and it's just like, oh, and you don't want to get out of bed, you're all sluggish and tired and nothing feels right and you just want to stay in bed because, let's be honest, the blankets have accepted you as one of theirs and you don't want to leave them because it might betray their trust. You know what I'm talking about? Those horrible mornings. So I've got a few little things that'll help you get going in the morning. First one you want to do is you want to loosen up the back, because when you're sleeping at night, it changes the pressure on your spine. So stretching it out will help reduce a lot of that back pain. So what we're going to do is just a series of quick little stretches that'll really make a difference. So the first one you want to do is hands behind your head, squeeze your shoulder blades together, really squeeze them, and this will help with the thoracic spine. The next one you want to do is big arms up, big stretch, legs stretched out as much as possible, really trying to elongate the spine. Then we want to bring your knees up and you want to rotate from one side, both knees together, rotate side to side a few times. Then bring your knees into your chest, just a gentle rock. And the final one is back to that big stretch. What this will do is really help loosen up the spine, and you'll find that your back feels a lot better throughout the day. And as an added bonus, Harvard did a study on it that said if you don't feel confident in the morning, setting yourself up in this big position of power and stretching out first thing in the morning while you're laying in bed will create a subconscious note in your brain that you are a confident, powerful person. So that's a big added bonus. I don't know how true it is, but Harvard studied it, so we'll run with it. And to be honest, for a 2-second thing, what's not worth the try? So that's the first thing. That'll loosen up the spine so you feel good and you get going and you feel great in the morning. Next, what we want to do is you want to get moving. So doesn't matter what you do. Depending on what time in the morning you get up will depend on what type of exercises you can do. So even if it's just get up and you go for a walk around the block, just a quick 2-3 minute walk around the block, get the body moving, that's great. Especially if the sun is up. That's also a big benefit. One of the other things you can do is just some light body weight movements. Go for 10 body weight squats, 10 lunges, 10 star jumps, 10 push-ups. Combine them all together if you're really keen. It doesn't matter, just get the heart pumping and jumping. Jumping's a great one. So jumping will help with the lymphatic system. So the lymphatic system helps clear a lot of the stuff around your body. If you've ever been sick, you might have noticed that you get your glands swollen in your neck or under your arm. That's your lymph nodes. So they're part of the lymphatic system. The lymphatic system doesn't have its own pump. So we need to get the blood moving to help pump the lymphs, well, it's basically just called lymph, around the body. And this is really important because when you've been lying still for so many hours, it builds up and gets stagnant. So jumping is one of the best ways to get that moving. And you'll find you'll get less sick or less frequently sick. Plus, as a general rule, you'll just feel better for it. So jumping is the answer to that. If you can get a mini trampoline, even better, because it doesn't put as much pressure on the joints and you can do it for longer while clearing all the lymph out. So that's one of the other things you can do. Exercise or even stretching. I hate stretching because it's really uncomfortable for me because I'm a really tight person. I feel like really tight all the time, but it's a really great thing and I make sure that I add it into my routine all the time. So even if it's just as simple as reaching down, touching your toes for a little bit, pull your leg back, stretch out your quad, those kinds of things, just stretch it out a little bit. My next tip for getting up and starting your day full of energy is a doozy. Most people don't like it. Most people go, no, you're crazy, especially if you live in a cold place like the mountains. They don't want any part of it. So what it is having a cold shower. The amount of benefits from having cold therapy is phenomenal. Honestly, it would blow your mind, the amount of things I could talk about in terms of the benefits of cold. But just for a brief overview, it helps you burn more fat, It can be used for spot reduction. It creates a hormone change within your body that will give you more energy, burn more fat, and tone muscles. It'll generally make you look younger. It'll fight off disease. It helps rebuild the body. It turns white fat into brown fat. Brown fat is healthy and good for you. The kind of stuff you want. It's not the visceral fat that we see on the body. So those are just a few of the benefits of it. It is truly amazing and I cannot recommend it highly enough. So if you can't completely stomach it, what I would recommend you do is start with your normal hot shower, go through your normal routine and just finish on a minute or two of cold and try and build up from there. Even that will make significant changes to your body and how you feel. And yes, you will find that you are suddenly hugely more energized. You'll wake up, you'll get out of the shower and be like, yes, I'm going to conquer the day. You're going to feel powerful and ready to crush it all. So that is a really great tip. The other one is, if you've seen my video on going to sleep properly and the concoction that I recommend on going to sleep, we have a similar one for the morning one. So we've got pink rock salt again, apple cider vinegar, coconut oil, and lemon juice. No honey at this point, we don't want to spike your insulin levels. But these combinations, first thing in the morning, will really help cleanse everything out. It'll really boost your immune system and your metabolism to start your day and just give you that kickstart that you need. So that was another one that I would highly recommend. So there you have it. Just a few simple tips, some more pleasant than others, to start your day that'll really make sure that you're feeling good, your body's primed, you're ready to hit that ground running first thing in the morning. So that's all I have for you on that one, and I hope you enjoy. If you have any questions, feel free to message me or just comment below, and I'll talk to you guys later.